Hi, I'm Lionel Richie, and I just called to say it's Tyrrell time. Welcome back to Grand Prix World, you handsome bastards. It is round 11 and 12 of the 2003 season, where we currently sit with our drivers 1 point apiece, second and fourth in the Drivers' Championship, and we are second in the Constructors, 11 points behind Championship leaders. So it's all to play for. Benetton have completed a team sponsorship deal. So have Prost, taking over our Red Bull deal. McLaren have signed a works deal with Goodyear. Komatsu have ditched us to sign with Minardi. Arrows will be a partner of Mercedes-Benz. Williams and Total are also in a partnership. And yeah, that's about it. There's no good news for us. There's really no good news for us. We are really struggling to fill out our sponsor portfolio. Not a huge concern, as we are in a position where we're going to have more money no matter what we do, but I would like to have even more because greedy. We spent our success cards at the last Grand Prix. Key focus is still on guarantee on the team contract and the 2-season works deals. Well, one's a partner deal actually. We need all of the bonuses. All of them. Mugen Honda have been reluctant historically to give us everything, but we need all of the things to do the things. We have a new set of servo brakes to homologate, and they were disallowed because we're naughty boys. Let me crank that up. New technology, let's work on that. And I'm going to do some work now on reliability. In the next few rounds, we should get an idea as to what's acceptable for next year, and we can go after that. We're running a little low on money, so there's going to be no new car this round. I'm going to save up a little bit more. But we will build the technology upgrade that we need and a few cheeky spare parts. And we'll continue to minimize the work we do in testing. There's not really a lot left for us to focus on. And presuming testing is nice and cheap, which it isn't, we will go all out focusing on setup and development, I think. That's probably not going to be enough to give us everything that we need, but oh no, it was. That's good. That means we've got a head start on some of our projects. The C-Spec car should be ready next Grand Prix, assuming we survive that long. We can take a loan, but I'd really rather not. Some repairs to be done to Shinji Nakano's machinery. Light wear on the other cars, so that's good. That saves us a bit more money. In terms of Hospitalitar, I'm going to ditch Bridgestone and bring Blondes along just to continue to boost that relationship. Mugen Honda's also maxed out, so I think why not bring along PlayStation? See if it doesn't help sweeten our deals up a little bit. Righty-ho! We have no cutbacks. I'm not going to make any cutbacks on the drivers. If we're going to win the championship, we're going to need the drivers pushing. That comes with a certain element of risk. I'm fully aware, but I'd really rather know that if we lose the championship, it's not for lack of trying. Continuing to treat the drivers as equals, and we do actually have a new power unit, an Evolution 3A. But we're not testing, so I'm going to keep us on the 2B evolution. The 3A actually looks worse. Generally, I'm pretty sure it's got less points, so it's not really a step forward, so we won't be evolving that. I just wanted to show you for completeness' sake. Okay, so 29 degrees and cloudy for qualifying in Germany. Now, that's good. The wet weather has kind of left us hopping on one foot recently, so we don't necessarily want that. Both guys still running the hard compound tyre, latest evolution of all the other tyres, I believe. Unless we boosted something. No, we did not. Oh, we've got perfect hard tyres now. Okay, that's good. Good job I noticed that before we qualified. Let's see where we get. Really poor. David Coulthard adds another pole to his rather magnificent tally now. Olivier Panis lines up alongside him on the front row in the arrows. Just shy of 2/10 down on him. Marini continues his excellent run at Minardi. He's turning into a very good driver, actually. He's less than a tenth down on Panis. Newhouse and Frentzen make it a Ferrari 4-5. Pedro Diniz leads teammate Toru Takagi. Ricardo Rosset just out-qualifies Shinji Nakano. Meanwhile, Hiroshi Tanaka doesn't seem to get a clean lap, or the hard tyres are no good here, and he's down amongst the Saubers and the Stewarts. The only good news is that Damon Hill and John Fellows in the McLaren and the Arrows both having horrible qualifying sessions as well. 25 degrees and cloudy, so a slight drop in temperature, which should help engine power. We will be one stopping, of course, and we will be stopping first with Shinji Nakano. Now I'm hoping for a double finish, and a good, strong double finish here, because we're running out of opportunities, really, to... I'm going to go long with Hiroshi Tanaka here. We're running out of opportunities to claw back points. Now, it could be that 25 laps is too long and that costs him pace and it just screws everything up, but let us see. It does. He is out with engine failure. One of the McLarens was also out, so it's not too bad. However, where it matters, David Coulthard does score more points than Shinji Nakano, who can only bring it home P5. It's a win, though, for the Ferrari of Johnny Newhouse. Pedro Diniz, excellent drive from him up to P2 in the Jordan. Coulthard rounding out the podium. Double points finish for Ferrari, with Frentzen taking P4, and Olivier Panis takes the last points paying position. In terms of the Drivers' Championship, that leaves Shinji Nakano still 6 points adrift of the top of the pile, and us slightly more adrift than we were, now 22 points behind McLaren. And Ferrari have taken a big chunk out of our lead over them. Good news, made some money at least, and we've completed the bonuses for Bridgestone. We just need a guarantee. Same goes for Shell, so it's the real holdout now is Mugen Honda. I'm not going to worry about a guarantee for Bridgestone. Instead, I'm going to put some guys on picking up a quick sponsor for some extra cash. Let's go after Magneti Marelli. Not very Asian, I know, but we'll just have to go for it. Okay. We have, just in time, a new evolution of our car, and we really needed it. And it's a big improvement. It's a huge improvement. You don't normally make that big a technical leap. So that's deeply encouraging. I'm going to continue to work on reliability with a suspension upgrade. There will be no more evolutions of this year's car, so really we'll be focusing now on driver aids. There'll be a few failed attempts, no doubt, but nevertheless we'll do what we can. So we have upgraded our car, and again, don't want to undersell this. That is a huge improvement, really, really massive. The key now is, can it deliver? In terms of development, we don't need to really do any more fuel development. We could, but I don't really see the necessity. Same goes for tyres, and the engine testing doesn't help us at all. We've got some repairs to do and so on. Let's see how much it costs to test here. Oh, good, not very much. That means we'll do 150 miles. That's 50 miles each. I'm not going to do anything beyond that. Although actually I could put 5% on fuel and put a little bit of effort into fuel testing and see if we can fill out that last point. I'll take a few more tests at that level of testing, but still the main thing is now balancing the books. That's what we really need to do. In terms of news, any good news? Jordan have become a purchasing customer of Agip Race Fuels. Ferrari have gone into partnership with Ford, Minardi, and Sauber have arrangements with Texaco. Sauber as a paying customer, Minardi as a partner. Prost and Goodyear have signed a partnership, and Stewart and Total have also signed a partnership. Is there any other big news? No. Okay, so we can now repair car 2, and we really need this upgrade package to deliver what we need. I'm not underdeveloping the car. The reason that we aren't building any more evolutions of this car is there simply isn't enough time. There's just not enough time. Okay, we found the traction control system. Can we copy it? I've forgotten where I'm looking. There we go. Oh, we've already got something in development, that's why. Okay, that's fine. Again, not going to reduce how far everyone's pushing. I think that's actually quite a good setup for everybody. We ordered nothing new. All the upgrades we needed are built. Smashing. We will look at Ferrari still and take a look for servo brakes in case our servo brakes don't get homologated. In terms of race, we need to be looking at McLaren, see what we can learn. Okay, welcome to the Hungaroring. Light rain, 23 degrees in qualifying with strong wind. That takes Tanaka out of the game immediately, pretty much. Should play nicely for Nakano, though, who puts it P3. It's a pole position for Pedro Diniz. Surprise pole in the wet there. 121.969. Olivier Panis, P2 for Arrows, 122.006. Mika Hakkinen takes P4 in the Williams. Wet Weather King, Damon Hill, can only get P5 in his McLaren ahead of Eddie Irvine Stewart. Hiroshi Tanaka again struggles in wet weather. He's next to last of the qualifiers, just behind Toru Takagi's Jordan. Montemini's Prost outside the 107% rule but allowed to race. Both Saubers and the Prost of Laurent Redon also outside the 107% rule and not given dispensation to race. The Minardi's also suffering in the wet weather conditions. 24 degrees, very dry, and a strong wind for the race. That plays into our hands quite nicely with Shinji Nakano. He'll do 38.39. And we'll do 39.38 with Hiroshi Tanaka and hope that he can have the drive of his life to get back into the top 6 because we need every point we can make. McLaren are going to hopefully be stuck in traffic as well. We just need to see if we can turn this frown upside down and get some good results at the end of the season to close this gap and hopefully pick up the title or at least secure second. Ooh, not good. Not good. Double points finish for Ferrari. Pedro Diniz takes the win from pole position. What happened to Nakano, however? Accident. He put it in the wall. Hiroshi Tanaka, P7. A hell of a recovery drive, but not enough to gain us any points. What does that do in the championship? Nakano still languishing in second, and we are now only 4 points clear of Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship. This is sketchy times. And we've lost PlayStation. No, not PlayStation. Akai. Okay. See if we can't get Brass Stamp to sign with us. Okay. Well, this season started out promisingly and has gone right to bollocks, hasn't it? Join me next time, dear friends, when we will press onwards towards the end of the season and hopefully start getting some better results out of what is fundamentally quite a good car. And maybe get some servo brakes that work. Take it easy. Love to you all. Bye-byes.